Welcome to Traders Market Intelligence Report, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. This update is for Monday, the 23rd of June, 2025. Hope you're having a great day. Hope it's been a fantastic trading day for you. As we get started, keep in mind, everything we look at is for education. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. If you find something you like, anything, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile, risk tolerance. And if you like what you see, make sure you follow along, folks, on various social platforms out there. We did 15 short form videos today, which will go out across all of our platforms. It'll be on YouTube Shorts, it'll go on Instagram, it'll go on Facebook for Reels and TikTok and the like. So make sure you're checking all of those out. All right. So we're going to start off with economic reports for next week. So what do we have? So 3 a.m. FOMC member Waller speaks. I don't know if that's going to really affect us too much. Okay? But 9:45, big report, markets open. It's PMI, Purchasing Managers Index. 10 o'clock is existing home sales. Could it be a big report? I don't expect it to be. Home sales are down. What I would expect it to be is if something comes crashing down or there's even greater concerns because of the still not cutting rates, that may be. 10 o'clock on Tuesday, we've got Powell testifies. That's always a big report. So you're going to see some light volume on Tuesday. So right at the open, be very careful. You may actually see this happen throughout that morning as he's talking. Every time there's one answer, there's another answer, and another, and he's all over the place. Right? Powell's testifying again yet on Wednesday. So same scenario. New home sales as well. Same thing, I don't expect much. 8:30 on Thursday. Big reports, but it's 8:30. Unless you're trading futures, it doesn't matter. 10 o'clock, pending home sales, month over month. Yep, it's at 10 o'clock, but I don't expect much from it. PCE on Friday is at 8:30, so unless futures, it's not going to matter. And then consumer sentiment is on Friday at 10 a.m. Okay? All right, let's go look at the charts and see what we got. So the S&P 500, what in the world is happening? All right, so the biggest thing today is you need to look at the low and what happened. We pierced through, and we're not closed. We still have about 6 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes left. We pierced through on a wick through that fib line, the zero line that's in there. That kind of opens the door and tells the bears, listen, if you want to try for the downside, baby, we're giving you the opportunity if you want to take advantage of it. But I want you to look at this chart, and I want you to pretend that you are this red dot that I'm going to draw. You're this red dot right here. And yes, don't make fun. I slap you. It is a dot, okay? I'm drawing with a mouse. Give me a break. Every single line on this chart, I want you to consider you as the red dot. You are a running back in a football game, right? The ball gets handed off to you and you need to run. So what player are you worried about? Are you worried about the player all the way down here, that far away from you? No, you're going to look at the first player that's coming up on you. That's the zero line. The second player is the 2100, the 21 moving average. The third player is the Fibit. The fourth player-ish is the 55. You get the idea? You need to look at what's in front of you right now. Don't be looking at, oh my God, this is going to go how far down now. Forget that. Don't analyze markets like that. You're putting the wrong message in your head. You need to analyze what happens if. What if this? That's it. And this, unless you get a big gap, we're not going down to 3 right away. And I get it. We may close a little bit lower, and this 2 may be a 1, right? We may wind up where our lines are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth, right? And that's okay, all right? The whole idea is every line on this chart is like a fielder, a defensive lineman or whatever. Whatever they're called in football on the outside there that are knocking people down, right? The position I like, which was you got to hurt people, right? I always played defense in football. But you're not looking at the whole field. You're not looking like the quarterback saying, who's downfield that I can throw to? Hell no, you're running with the ball. You got to get past the first one first. That's it. Look there, and that's the way you want to analyze this. So we've got to watch for that 21. Now, we have not yet, in this uptrend, since we crossed the 8 above the 21, we have not closed below the 21. That is where our fear factor comes in. If we close below the 21, right now, for the beginning of the day, I'm in position 1, waiting to see if we get a bounce. We get above the 6,000, we pull back again, and I'm kind of iffy on everything. If we close below the zero line, I am now in position number 2. I'm very focused on what's going on because we could see a shift in market sentiment. But where am I focused up to? The 21, the green line. Up after that, it doesn't matter. If I think the market's going up and I took a bullish trade now, that is my signal. The 21 is my next concern if it violates and breaks through there. And that's the way you need to look at it, right? So we've got a lot of, let me go back there for a sec. We've got a lot of vacillation, 2 weeks worth or so, sideways movement, lower highs, about equal lows. Yesterday, today, we're about the same high, a few pennies lower, but not by much. Look for the recent swing high. Look for the all-time high. We've got multiple lines up here that we're focused on. This green one is the all-time high. This is a 25 percentile of the 41.81 and 67.65, or I forget what the upper fib is. That's 25% of those fibs. Here, of course, we've got the negative 136. All of it in a box with the recent swing high we had right there. All right, now we go back to the VIX. Fear, and we're down 18 points on the Dow. We're down about $1.50 on VIX. I don't care. Right? We're still low. We're moderate. If you go and look in a medium, if you go and look at options pricing, they're low. We're not looking at a lot of overpriced options. There are some, but we're not looking at a lot of them. Now, part and parcel, they shouldn't have a lot of earnings out right now. When we get to the 15th of next month or so-ish, and we start seeing Alcoa, the unofficial start of earnings season, Goldman Sachs is coming out around there, Netflix comes around there, United Healthcare is around there. Those are the three on pop that are kind of our early adapters. Adobe is the end. Adobe tells us we've got a couple of weeks of no earnings. They're the last one on our list, at least as of today. All right, with that, everybody have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all at our next update. Bye for now.